Let's see if it's gonna work. Probably not, because there's like fucking a ton of dropped frames from where it went red while I was out the room. I don't know why it went red, I don't know why. Nothing is working for me today. I love it, I do. Things seem to be working now. Just gotta play a game. Get on with it. Come to me. Come to me, controller. Come to me. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take color, wise and tall. You want to view paradise? Just come ahead and leave it. Just go and do it. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. That's louder. I don't know what I'm trying to say. All my energy's gone. All gone. At least this game works. Yes. I'll just leave it as Judge Dredd. This probably have to change the up and down once we're actually in the game. Is there subtitles? Enable subtitles. Oh, I don't know which is better. Probably that one. Yeah, I think that one. Let's change it. Just quickly gonna see if I can stretch that a little bit, make it fill the screen a bit more for you guys. Make it better, innit? If it can fill more of the screen, then I'm gonna do it. If it can't, then I'll. Pardon me. Didn't mean to burp there, but pardon me. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's the best I can do for the PS2 games when I play them. Kind of as big as I can make them. Alright, let's go to the story. Single player, normal. Training, the Justice Department. The Justice Department is a huge, sprawling organisation with Chief Judge Hershey at its helm and its government police that lives in every citizen within Mega City 1. Now I'm trying to make it bigger for me. Now I'm trying to make the screen bigger for me. If you want to be proud. No, I think that's the best I'm going to be able to get it. Okay, cool. Oh. Up is up, down is down, left is left, and right is right. Good.
Morning, Dredd. Glad you could make it for reorientation.
Thank you.
Morning, Dredd.
Okay, can you move?
This is your health meter showing how much health you have. If it drops to 0, you will die.
Why not the edge of the screen?
Your shield will protect you from occasional hits, but it cannot stand up to sustained fire. If it drops, try to stay out of fire for a few seconds so that it can recharge.
Get on your knees.
Medipacks automatically fully recharge your health bar when it becomes empty. The law meter shows how well you were doing as a judge. As you arrest perps and complete objectives, this meter will increase.
Okay, can you hurry up?
Be careful. If it drops to 0, the Special Judicial Squad will come for you.
Drop it, now!
Head over to the jump course. It's just around the corner.
They called me in for this.
Okay, Dredd. Let's see you get to the other side. You need to jump. You need to crouch here. You'll need to jump onto the box, then crouch later.
How about we run through arresting procedures?
Now!
Arrest that robot.
There's an ISO cube with your name on it.
Walk up to it. Press challenge. Now press action.
What do
Watch it.
I do? I failed the mission. Why do I restart it? Return to checkpoint. Are you sure? Yeah. I like it just says press action.
They called me in for
I don't know which
this.
button action is. That's
Okay,
jump.
Let's see you get
That's
to the.
punch.
You need to crouch here.
Hands behind your head, creep.
It's also punch.
You'll need to jump onto the box, then crouch under the barrier.
Is triangle the action button?
How about we run through arresting procedures?
Down, now!
Arrest that robot.
Nope.
I'm taking you down.
Walk
Yep.
up to it.
15
Oh, sir.
Press
years, creep.
challenge. Perfect. Now, if only arresting perps was that easy, Dredd.
Dredd, this is Control. Now, why don't you help protect Judge Bellis? Follow the blue marker point on your screen.
I'm trying to, but there's a door in the way.
Drop your weapons.
Am I getting stuck by a door? Oh, I meant to go back this way. My bad. Why is there a red mark to the door?
Hi, Dredd. Judge
But
Bellis
there
here.
was-
You're gonna show me where the elevator is, I believe.
Dredd, use action to tell Bellis to follow you.
Follow me.
Damn it, how does he not know where the lift is?
Dredd, get to the
It's not
elevator.
that hard, is it, mate? Look, it's over here. It's not a fucking... Look, there's the lift, mate. Look there. Why do you need me? Oh, bye, fucker. Nope.
Take your Lawgiver Mark III. Now go
I
to the
love this
firing
gun.
range and shoot the target using your standard bullets.
There's an ISO cube with your name on it.
Now change your ammo type until you get the ricochet bullets.
Ricochet.
Now pick up the arbitrator shotgun.
Fuck's that? No, no.
Return to the firing range and shoot the target with the arbitrator shotgun. Go over to the table to get the law rod rifle.
I just have to figure it out. He's kind of like...
Switch your ammo type to single shot and zoom in on your target.
How do I zoom in? Oh, that's how.
Now it's time to test your skills, Dredd.
Now, can I have the, can I have that back? Oh,
Rescue the hostage from the perps.
using homing.
You're gonna spend the rest of your natural life in the cubes. Taking the big ride.
I don't want to die.
Life. We're gonna throw away the key.
Dredd, thank
Follow
God.
me.
Let's get out of here.
Freeze, perp. Stop in the name of the law. Hands behind your head, creep. Come quietly. quietly, citizen. You're going away for keeps. Life.
For anyone watching this thinking this isn't very horror-y for a horror month, it turns to horror.
You need the hostage with
She's
you.
there, she's taking her time.
Thanks, Dredd.
Nice job, Dredd. You've completed the training course.
No, no. Group pot. I love some pot noodle. Oh, homeless man.
It is the third decade of the 22nd century. Unemployment is endemic, boredom is universal, and only the judges can prevent total anarchy. Empowered to dispense instant justice, they are judge, jury, and executioner all in one. The most feared and respected of all the judges is Dredd. He is the law.
You are adoring public. Dredd, you gotta stop holding your fan club meetings outside City Hall.
Dispense with the wisecracks, Anderson. Tell Dredd what you just told me.
The precogs at Side Division are predicting a terrible plague.
Dredd, the last thing this city needs is an epidemic. Citizens crammed together the way they are would spread like wildfire.
I'll keep my ear to the ground, Chief Hershey.
In the meantime, disperse those demonstrators outside.
Consider it done.
You'll like to just give it a minute. Give what a minute, kitten. Side Division. The Side Division has barely 1,000 field operatives, but it plays a vital role in detecting crimes that baffle conventional and scientific analysis. All Side Division personnel possess some form of psychic talent, such as fucking I read good. Telepathy or precognition. Few side judges survive to retirement as their minds quickly wear out from the continual psychic strain. Right, yeah. So sorry that this isn't Nightmare Before Christmas. I fucking hate family who wouldn't give me the game back, so I can't play it on the the actual PlayStation. And PCs can suck balls with how much can go wrong with them when you do nothing. I've done nothing to the PC. I haven't changed it since last Monday. I've affected nothing. But all of a sudden, it's no longer registering the Xbox One controller as an Xbox One controller, but as a 6DX Turbo hat-trick controller, which doesn't have as many buttons as the Xbox One controller. So when I went to go configure, say, start and the right bumper and A all shared one configure slot. So I couldn't configure the controller properly, so I can't play the emulator, so we can't play Nightmare Before Christmas, which annoys because it's the one thing I actually want to do, like the first day of streaming. It's like genuinely my wish is to stream the Nightmare Before Christmas game. So at some point I will get back from family, and I don't care. I don't know if that's going to be during Halloween or not. But even if it's not, once I get it back, I'll stream that game. Till then, Dredd, it gets scary. I don't know. This is why, well, one reason I have laptops into the actual PC tower. Things so much seems to go wrong with them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do. That's the thing. I do love the PC, but the PCs are very temperamental bitches of like, oh, I changed this thing on the audio settings, and now my mouse doesn't work, and they're like, you know, everything's so temperamental. That's why I prefer consoles. But it's like, I've had this PS2 since I was a child, and guess what? I plug thing in thing, disc in hole, click on, and oh look, it works. I'm playing game.
Bleeding heart liberals. Time to dispense some justice.
Dredd Justice, where we beat up liberals.
Get on your knees.
This is an
Come quietly, citizen. 15 years, creep. You're under arrest.
Sure.
10 years, lawbreaker. There's an ISO cube with your name on it.
Okay.
Big mistake. You're going away for 10 years.
You'll regret this.
You're going down 10
Yeah.
years.
I'll put the
Oh,
system.
we're arresting them for
You're
rioting.
going away for 10
Yeah.
years.
You'll regret
In
this.
this city, justice comes at a price.
Get up, Dredd.
That price is freedom.
At least he's honest. I like at least Dredd's honest about it. He's like, there's no freedom in this city. Like, there's only justice. One thing I love about this game is you can arrest anyone.
Look at me, I'm all stiff.
You can arrest anyone for anything, and like, so you can falsely arrest people, which you know you shouldn't do, but you can.
Hey, what's up?
Also, he has the best gun in history because rapid fire, armor piercing, ricochet, fire. Can't remember what that was. Oh, impact with like a shotgun, and heat seeking.
Dredd, Hershey wants you to arrest anyone scrawling graffiti outside the halls of justice to set an example.
Okay. Well, I need to find someone scrawling graffiti then, don't I? I can't just... Well, I can arrest anyone I want, but you know what I mean. Arrest the scribe. I am the law. Look at the little robot, look at him.
Men
Oh.
look good with breasts.
Hold it, creep. Drop your weapon.
Okay, when do we eat?
Oops. We didn't accidentally kill someone. La 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 la. You saw nothing.
I love the smell of justice
Oh,
in
it's
the
an
morning.
idiot. Yeah, I didn't. He was resisting. Yeah, but I forgot Dredd's like a beast. You can one-hit punch a normal human. I thought I'd be like a little whack and then no arrest him.
Get on your knees.
I'll come quietly.
Drop it now.
No way am I
I'm
going to
taking you
shoot
down. Assume the position, creep.
I like that as well. That in this game from the PS2 era, it's generally put in that like if you shoot your gun, they're more likely to comply with you. And I've played games from like modern day where it's like you arrest people and stuff, and then they resist arrest, and the only option the game gives you is to then beat the shit out of them. At no point do those games give you the option to
Control, I got another death.
the option to shoot your gun and scare them into arrest. But this game from the PS2 does. So it's awesome. Small little details. I do think a lot of the small details are missed nowadays because they just go for graphical details. They're like, look at the graphics. But yeah, but I'd rather the small little details rather than the graphics. There, Dr. Icarus is here to help. Yeah, I know you are, Doctor. You come up later.
It's Fluffy, darling. He's dead. Here, folks.
Dr. Dick Icarus? Fluffy? He's alive! But how?
Regen will bring your pets back to life. They don't have pet regen because they're worth it. 555 regen.
Yeah, that isn't going to go wrong later on. There's a guy bringing animals back to life. Oh, but isn't it shiny? Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I get they just go, oh look, it's shiny. Get distracted by the shiny.
Yeah, yeah.
Hands behind your head, creep.
No way am I going to shoot.
Stop in the name of the law.
Man, I should have stayed in school.
Accidentally shot her in the face. Sorry about whistling. The notes. Ah!
Hey!
What's shooting at me?
Halt, lawbreaker. Give it up, perp.
Someone's throwing like Molotov cocktails. Where the fuck is that explosives coming from? Oh, these guys.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Grenade. Assume the position. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Life, we're gonna throw away the key.
I do promise you this game does get very horror.
Going away for keeps.
It's just the first level isn't horror.
We're gonna throw away
The first level eases you in. It's like, you just gotta be arresting humans and killing humans. And then the rest of the game's like, yeah, now we're fucking with you. I do promise. Can you heal me?
I'm hit.
You're gonna feel a slight prick.
Cheers, mate.
It's only a flesh wound.
Alright.
Control to all available
In bank
units.
heist.
Bank robbery in progress at Bala Plaza.
What can I do for you, pal?
Assume the position, creep.
Ricochet bullet.
Going away for keeps.
The easy way or the yeah. I think this will get them to comply more, don't you, Kitten? Oh, I failed the mission apparently. Oh, I've gone rogue. Okay, so they do have a limit of how brutal I can be. Apparently I can't set people on fire for no reason. Goodbye by the law.
I need medical assistance. A slight prick. It's only a flesh wound.
How are you anyway, Ken? I did watch your stream this morning. I just didn't say anything because I didn't really know what to say. I always get flustered when it's a just chatting stream. Shooting is fine. Setting on fire, yeah, apparently. Apparently it's too brutal to set on fire. I think it's more I've got a, that I can kill the odd person, but I also have to make sure I'm arresting people as well. I got to keep a balance of like arrest and murder. All good. Had to stop halfway through because I can't stand up. Fair enough. Still have like 12 things to do. Oh. Yeah, I was wondering why you're standing up. Like, couldn't you have done it sitting down? I think we stopped the bank heist. But also need to sink. Oh, fair enough. I have to arrest you.
Come quietly, citizen. Don't move.
You have no gun and everyone else is...
Stop in the name of the law. Drop your weapons. Yeah. I'm taking you down.
Judge this.
Oh, I got someone's pistol.
Assume the position, creep.
I gave him a chance.
I am the law.
I gave him several chances there. Oh. Did you walk into the fire? You muppet. I am the law. Ooh, what are they running from? No. What is it?
What was that thing?
No zombies.
Feeling about this.
These are vampires. Very different. The zombies come later, Kim. Because there are zombies in this game as well as vampires.
Well, hello, officer. Lucky if it isn't the law.
I like they're slagging me off for being the law. There's vampires killing people, folks. You're slagging me off. There's bloody vampires.
More vampires.
Can I set vampires on fire, or will I get in trouble for that? I also like... Oh, I love how honest that ad is. Like, who cares about what's in this food? It tastes good. Alright, apparently vampires are... brutal? Fucking hell! How are you still... What was I going to say? I love that this game very much shows you a vampire eating someone and just says, go kill the vampires. A lot of games nowadays would be like, you see something that's clearly a vampire eat someone and then the game would be like, we need to figure out what these creatures are. It's like, motherfucker, it's clearly a vampire. Kill the thing. Whoop. Hey Mike, he has returned. Yes, we are playing a different game. Lady vampires. Aha! Impact bullets. Also, thank you to Mary for following. I know you're not here now, but I'm thanking you in the stream, so it's, you know, official. It's an official thank you. God damn, so many vampires.
Freeze, Earth. This is an outrage.
How are you, Mike? You doing well? I'm sorry, but hearing someone say there's no such thing as vampires, as if people are getting eaten by vampires, is fucking hilarious. Sorry, I had to let them get killed, because if I shoot the civilians, I get in trouble. But if the vampires do it, I'm not in trouble, so it's easier if I let the vampires kill them. God damn it. All good, thanks. I'm glad you're all good, Mike. I'm obviously frustrated that can't stream the game I want to stream, but you know, streaming Judge Dredd now. Oh motherfucker! Bouncy bullets. What? What? Burn, you fuckers! Are you gonna die? See, the one guy I told he's under arrest, he survived. Everyone else died. I saved that one guy. Oh, we killed all the vampires, apparently.
Control to Dredd. The side judges are getting a strong signal from the penitentiary, where the dark judges are held.
Roger, Control. On my way.
Well, yeah, no shit that the dark judges are involved in the vampires.
I am the law.
Oh look, we unlocked a bunch of multiplayer characters. Ah, I love unlocking things. Oh, it's so satisfying. And we unlocked a level as well. That is one of the things about this game that I remember growing up playing with my brother, is you can unlock so much stuff. There's so many cool ways to unlock it. I think there's like one boss, you have to defeat him on hardest difficulty with a flame shot to unlock him. Hope you're going okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
There must have been 100 vampires packed into that H-Wagon.
I'm going in.
Obviously, it'd be better if I could stream the game on a stream, but, you know. But yeah, I'm okay. Doing well. Chapter 2, the Nixon English Penitentiary. Judge Dredd and the other judge. Let me just reboot there real quick. Give me a sec. Okay. Judge Death and the other dark judges originally hailed from a world much like Earth. Obsessed with sin, Death declared that life itself should be deemed a crime, since all crime is committed by the living. Judge Death's previous plans to judge Death's previous plans to judge Megacity 1 were foiled by Dredd and Anderson. Even though their physical bodies were destroyed, the Dark Judges continue to exist in ghostly, ethereal form, held in a special-built containment chamber. They await the chance to possess new bodies, impatiently await the chance to possess new bodies so they can once again judge the living. I read good, me. Got my bike. Alright, we'll lock you up. It's for your own good. It's be locked up by me or be turned into a vampire. Which one would you rather have? To be fair, it's not a great font. It's not the font, it's me. But thank you for being all nice, kitten. We all know I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Which one of these big 4 doors do I go in? Oh, is it this? Oh, is it the elevator? Do I go in the elevator? I don't know, it's pretty hard to read on this end.
Dredd, Psi Division are getting strong signals from the Dark Judge's holding chamber. Something's wrong.
I don't like the sound of this.
Woo! Woo! What am I getting killed by? Oh. I remember as a kid this game scaring the shit out of me. The zombie level still gives me creepy vibes. Can't handle that one. Okay, no, not that way. Woo! Nope, nope, nope. Should probably have stuff to talk about, shouldn't I? And I probably did before the stream messed up, but obviously, you know, the second the stream messes up, your brain sort of goes into panic mode, doesn't it? Because you're trying to fix things and get a backup game running and all that other shit. It's all the things you wanted to talk about to sort of leave your brains. You have more room for stuff and things. Stuff and things. That's my go-to when I can't remember what to say. Who the fuck's shooting at me? I like that. Do not panic and remember where you are. We'll arrest you shortly. Burn. Nothing. Leaves more room for panic. Yeah, it does. I've got to think. Last night I started writing a D&D campaign that no one will ever get to play. And by writing, I mean I actually writ stuff down, kitten, not in my head. Well, not writ stuff. I actually type stuff out, kitten, not just in my head like I do all the other things I claim to write. Ooh. You writ stuff down. You. Ooh. Oh, cool. Sniper. Nice. Cool. Nice. Thank you, guys. It's very reassuring words.
Assume the position. Life imprisonment.
What did you say? You say I should watch my back? I could whack you. Not going to, but I could. No one here. Except for these vampires. They ain't gonna stop me. Stop dancing. I did a thing after the stream yesterday. Yeah, you was on Guild Wars 2 for like another 4 hours, weren't you? Because I went to bed at like 12 because I got way too into designing maps and writing stuff. And I still saw you and Anton on Guild Wars 2 at like 12.
Access to the guard plants is blocked, Dredd. There's vampires everywhere.
This could be that plague the Psi Division judge has been talking about.
Yeah, probably could be. I don't know. Anton and Is were playing together. I did a. I don't. Who's Is?
I'm heading. Trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I don't know who Is is. I'm probably saying that wrong. Essa. I don't know who Essa is. I hear you guys talking about Essa, but I don't know who they are. But yeah, anyway, fair enough. Oh, you're leveling up your thief. Alright. You got your tea leaf leveling up. Oh, you fucking vampire bitch. Don't get in the way of the fucking vampire. Fuck it, that's twice I've shot that dick trying to kill this vampire. Why are they so buff? I purchased Far Cry 6 and played for an hour. Is it good? From what I've heard, it's like most other Far Cry's.
I need medical assistance. Slight prick. Feels better already, doesn't it?
What's it like? I know the map's a lot bigger. That's the one thing I do know. Like, the map's massive. Bouncy, bouncy. They were getting all excited about that on K-Stream. What, the new Far Cry? Yeah. I played 2, 3, skipped 4, skipped the Caveman one, played 5. Didn't play New Dawn.
I'll see you in hell.
I don't know if I'll play 6. The only reason I'd want 6 is for that DLC that lets you play as the bad guys, but then I'd have to actually own 6 as well. I can't just play the DLC. So, probably won't get it.
Dredd, if you want to get inside the main holding area, you're gonna have to fight your way to the override panel on the walkway between the guards' quarters.
Sneaky kills. What was I about to say? I don't remember. I got a brain like a sieve today. It's genuinely brain like a sieve. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm meant to be up there. My bad. Bounce, 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 bounce. Only thing is it won't let you save when you want to. Bloody console port. No, consoles are better than PC, Mike. As I discovered today with the PC breaking things for no reason I didn't touch. Consoles don't do that. Now, I know when they port games to PC, they never really do a good job because, you know.
Get up, you pussy!
Woo. Punch.
Come quietly, citizen. Life, we're gonna throw
No,
away
I want the
key.
gun.
You're a credit to the uniform.
Who said that? Who the fuck's talking to me? What's the point of all these other judges if I'm the only one who can fucking do it?
Easy way for the hard way. Stop in the name of the law.
Get up, you pussy!
You gotta love old school animations there. So jaggedy when I was shooting him. Oh god. I'm dying. Slowly dying. Oh.
Don't move, creep. There's a nice little cube with your name on it.
Don't die. I'll try not to. I will pick up the seeds and pass in a week or two. Fair enough. If you're enjoying the game, then yeah. I normally wait for, because a lot of the time on Xbox, at least, I know this, there'll be a sale on that only affects the complete edition that has the season pass stuff. So a lot of the time you can get the edition with the season pass cheaper than just getting the game by itself. Like I've done that so many times on Xbox. It's weird. You can buy the game just by itself, or you can buy the game with all DLCs and all planned DLCs for £20 cheaper. It's like, why wouldn't I do that? It's like when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out and people were going to me, oh, I've pre-ordered it on Xbox. I was like, why didn't you, like, I know you have a PlayStation and an Xbox. Why didn't you pre-order it on your PlayStation, where if you pre-ordered Kingdom Hearts 3 on PlayStation, you also got the remasters of Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Dream, basically all the previous games. Every single previous game. I could go through the list, but it's long. But you got every single previous Kingdom Hearts game downloaded that day, so you could play them before 3 came out. And he was like, yeah, I know, but I just wanted it on Xbox. I was like, they were the same price, and one gave you all previous games, and the other one didn't. Why would you not get on the one that gives you a bunch of free shit? I don't understand. Yeah, Christmas sales would be great. Oh! Turns out we have a grenade. Arrow. Give me better advice than just the arrow. Oh shit, who's shooting at me? Sit down now. Run away! I guess the only thing I could really talk about was that D&D campaign that I was making. The only reason I started making that is because I was remaking old characters, and then one of the old... One of the... British. One of the old characters in remaking has like a continent that I made that he's from. So I decided to make like maps for the towns and cities in the continent. And then making the maps led to me writing out some of the history, so then I could get the map correct, if you know what I mean. Like, I writ out some of the history and lore, so then when I was designing the map I could put buildings in the right place and design how things look properly and shit. That was fun. I started that at 10, and then the next thing I know it was 12, so... Ah! Shit! Is the fire gonna go out? Because I was gonna say that's really fucking hurt my eyes. And Anton said you get on well with... As Anton said, you get on well with Essa. I don't think I spoke to Essa. Ooh! Freaking fire. Ah. Biscuit, don't get annoyed. Future mode. Past tense of right is wrote. I don't ever get annoyed when people correct me, so I know I'm always wrong, so it's fine. Don't you don't have to worry about me getting annoyed. Yeah, that sounds right. Wrote sounds right. I wrote something. Yeah. Issa is into D&D big time. Ah, that's cool. Oh no! Wait! No! Fuck! Right, that's done with me. That's good. Not where I meant to be going? Alright. I don't think I'd ever actually run the campaign that I'm writing out though, because I don't think I'd ever DM. I don't think I have the skill. Yeah, Dredd's coming. I don't think I have the skill to write out to run a campaign. I can write one though. That doesn't take that much. I've already bloody fought up and wrote out like 300 years worth of history for the continent of Balton, which is what the continent's called. You could always talk to Anton about it. Yeah, they probably could. They'd probably be smart. Yeah. I also like some of the things I've hidden in, like, if I did ever run the campaign, there's like a secret dragon that affects the weather of the Frosty Mountain. There's a secret turtle dragon that lives in a certain area called the Pink Lake. You know.
You're gonna spend the rest of your natural life in the...
I also wrote it out so, like, depending on how long the campaign was run for, it could get to a point of a civil war happening, And then also a full-on war, like continent war, between the humans and elves of the High City and the orcs of
Only good perv is a cage.
Onsar. And surprisingly, in my world, the orcs aren't technically the bad guys. The orcs just live in the shitty part of the continent because 300 years ago, one of the kings got all greedy and racist and ran out most races apart from like the common races that he lets live in the Greenlands. Obviously, he's dead now. It's like his son's running the kingdom. Well, his son's running the kingdom. So yeah. The orcs are stuck in their land with the goblins. It's like most of the soil has been... What's that thing where they put down salt on the soil so you can't grow anything? I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, but most of that's happened, so the orcs basically like are forced to live in a shitty poverty area. The tieflings got fought out and were made to live in the desert. The dwarves run the frosty mountain. No, but like, it's hard to explain, but it's basically certain areas, certain races will be more common than others. Salting the earth is the same. Yeah, basically the humans sorted the earth, and then like the orcs live here now because you lost the war. Yeah, certain areas will like certain races will be more common than not. Basically, in my world, everyone hates the humans of the High City. Even the humans of the other places hate the humans of the High City because the humans of the High City are racist as fuck, and the only people who get to live in the upper district of the High City are humans and elves, and the only reason the elves are allowed to live there is because the elves are all posh and fancy, and the humans go, yeah, they're basically just posh humans. That's why the elves are allowed to live there. And other than that, the humans are dicks. Oh, the humans in the upper city are dicks. So you got the High City is got 3 districts: the upper district, the common district, and the lower district. The humans are often not like, yeah, they're not. They're dicks in my world. Well, I don't know why I'm talking about this so much. Probably because I have nothing else to talk about and I'm excited about it. I don't know. Is there a health pack around here somewhere? Where the fuck am I going? Like, why is all this something on the map? Is this leading to a secret, or am I just following a random path to a fire door? That's great. This is a great little secret I found. Look, it's the flaming door. Fucking walk all the way fucking back now. Because you're excited. Yeah, I'm overly excited though. I've already got like 2 quests written out as well. The detective one's rather interesting because basically it's if the party ever go to the lower district of the High City, after 3 days of being in the lower district, the district will get locked down due to a series of how the fuck do I get down there? Due to a series of murders. There's a serial killer on the loose. And basically, your party gets suspected of being the serial killers by the guards. So you've basically got to go around solving the crime. Because the guards are doing a shitty job, because they're only the guards of the lower district, and the guards of the lower district are basically old prison guards who are no longer fit enough to run the prison. So they're now just being made to run the lower district for all the poor people. So there's a detective you have to go find. You can either, if you convince him, you can work with him. If you can't convince him, you're basically like in tandem, both solving the crime. But I have thought up a rather unique way of how the serial killer is killing people without a trace. Yeah, that's fun. Sounds very good. Thank you. Sorry, I should shut up really, shouldn't I? I look at D&D. I've looked at a lot of campaigns, like watched them, and I've played in a couple, and there are some things in like the DM's guide, the DM's handbook, and the monster manual that people overlook. No, it's not ice bullets, but it's not ice bullets. But I did basically steal it from an episode of DS9, which I'm pretty sure Mike might be able to work out how they're doing it that way. Except for it's not the weapon they used in DS9, but it's basically the same method of murder that they are in that episode of DS9. So yeah. But yeah, there's so many things I think people have looked, like the clone spell. I looked at the clone spell the other day, like months and months ago, maybe a year now. Clone spell. I looked at it and I looked at the way it worked, and I realised like you could make a really great BBE with this. And I have come up with one. It just doesn't fit in the lore of Balton. But basically, that BBE has been around since almost the dawn of humanity. And basically, what it is he has a bunch of clones everywhere. Like he had, like everywhere. He has, because you can have as many clone body, big bad enemy, like the main villain of the story can. Because you can have as many clone bodies as you want. The spell just indicates the last clone body you made is the one that your soul goes to. And if you look at the ingredients of the clone spell, it isn't that complicated to make. So this big BBE has so many clones like buried or hidden in different locations that he doesn't remember how many he's got. So basically the way that campaign would work is you eventually kill the main villain, but he'll come back. But I've also, so like after a certain amount of time he might just die from something else, and then you can run into like, because the clones are made at different times in his life, you may kill the villain who's an old man, he's in like his 80s, he's like, you know, mainly using spells to fight you off because he isn't physically fit or able anymore. You kill him, oh, in the next town you've helped this young man who's just been mugged. Oh, well, you didn't realise that that young man who's just been mugged is actually the villain who's come back in one of his clone bodies, and he's basically spying on you. And the next time you fight him, he'll be like physically fit, sword-wielding person who's using spells as well. You also want to catch our friend Lucy once she starts streaming again. She's the one that got us into Grimdawn, and she does it a lot. Oh shit, a lot of vampires have been reading a message. We're running up to me. Quick, read and kill vampires. She does a lot of homebrew and knows her shit. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. I do like homebrew a lot. But one of the other ideas of that clone villain is that not all the clones, because he left the clones anywhere, people can find them, right? So not all the clones are as well off as, like, some of them have been corrupted basically, so he might come back and some weird mystical like goo or spell has seeped into that clone body, so he's like more monstrous and he's using more monsters to fight the enemies and stuff. Like, it's written out a lot, I don't know the words, a lot better than how I'm describing it. I'm bad at describing things.
What?
Emergency release activated.
I think dropped this world's equivalent to the word fuck. But yeah, no, that doesn't look good, does it, Kim? Look what we've done now.
Dredd here. Come in control.
Dredd, we've lost radio contact with a squad of side judges in Sector 13 docks. They were tracking the Dark Judges.
I'll find them.
It's Dredd.
Throw down your weapons. You're under arrest.
Yes, very great product placement. Chapter 3, The Docks. Side Division, Tactical Report. If certain occult ceremonies are carried out, the Dark Judges will be able to possess specific pre-prepared bodies and regain their powers. Followers of the Mega City 1's death cult are rumoured to have knowledge of these ceremonies, and their main headquarters has yet to be located. Yeah, so that's the whole reason I started writing out characters and campaigns, is because I keep looking at very common things in the DM's guide. I can't remember what the book's called. I've got it. There's your product placement, Kim. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I kept looking at common things in the book that people don't really use. I'm like, I could make a cool thing out of that. I could make a quest out of that. I could. So I started doing that.
You're gonna spend the rest of your natural life in the cubes.
Yeah, I think there's a little sponsor. Just a small.
Nice work, Dredd.
And I think one of the more interesting creatures, because you can make your own creatures. D&D says that. But one of the more interesting ones I came up with, it isn't really like a new creature, because it is a dragon. But the way the dragon works is he's linked to...
3 months, perp. Drop it now.
Wait, they die from a couple of shots, but Dredd's punch will kill them in one. Fucking hell, how strong is Dredd? What was I say? Yeah, the dragon's linked to the Frost Mountain. So, whatever affects the dragon affects the Frost Mountain. So, if the players are able to fight that dragon, at first he seems like a Frost dragon. But then once he has enough damage done to his health points, he suddenly bursts into flames and becomes like a fiery dragon, and once he does that, the mountain erupts open and turns into a volcano. And then once after that he's had enough damage, he turns into like a rock type-ish dragon that can cause earthquakes and like form into the ground and pop out and shit like that. And then once he does that, the volcano stops and everything gets covered in like grass and greenery. And obviously, if you don't kill the dragon and he heals up, it will go back to a volcano, and then it will go back to being covered in snow.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Freeze.
Dude, I only just got out.
We're gonna throw away the key.
I'll put my tags all over that.
I thought that was a cool idea. And then, of course, in the world of just go blow up the mountain to bits, Well, you could do that, Mike, but then in the Frost Mountain is where the dwarves lives, and the dwarves are quite nice, good people. You know, the heads of the dwarf council actually know of the dragon, so 10% of each of the dwarves' mining companies, because there's 5 mining companies, 10% of each dwarves' mining company's profits of what they've mined out every month gets poured into a pit to go appease the dragon. So, you know, you could go mess with the dragon and blow up the mountain, but then you're going to basically, the party's going to be at war with all dwarves. Fuck the dwarves. But basically, but also the way it works is, right, if you did that, if you killed the dragon or blew up the mountain of, as you said, fuck the dwarves, you would actually be helping the nomad tribe of goblins that live in the mountain, who aren't like most goblins who go and live at Onzar with the orcs. The nomad tribe of goblins basically will like stab and murder and mug anyone who enters the mountains, and they're basically at war with the dwarves. See, I've overthought all of this. Also, ideally you want to stay cold since it's in its name. Yeah, see? Yeah. My type of goblin. Yeah. But yeah. Also, the way it's also... Kitten's going to correct me here because I'm going to say it wrong. Oh, so wait, okay. Before I carry on talking... Oh. You've got a gun. I probably have to stop you or something, right?
Come quietly, citizen.
No way.
I'll give you a chance. Oh, yeah. Okay, where am I meant to go now? I would like a... Oh, this way, okay. Fuck you.
Just another statistic, man.
Fuck off. Judge Dredd, where fist is stronger than gun. Oh yeah, actually finding the dragon's a lot harder than you'd think, but there's hints to him, so like if you are... Like there's a quest you can take from the dwarves to go deal with the goblins, and there's also hints in the mountain of like... The whole mountain is dug out, rather a lot more than someone the size of a dwarf or a goblin would need. But it's dug out to the right size for a dragon. But if you try and go to the goblins' territory, a lot of the bridges are like covered in ice and frost, where the dragon's flying about and flexing his ice breath. Oh, where the fudge nuggets am I meant to be going? Is there a... Stop the illegal smuggling of Red Bull. Can't smuggle Red Bull, folks. Bring in the Wings gang. We have to arrest the Wings gang because they're illegally smuggling Red Bull. Yes. Did you get much of Guild Wars 2 downloaded? I think when I woke up this morning it said it was at 60%. Obviously it's not downloading now because I'm streaming.
You did not want to do that.
You're arrested. Can I... Where's I meant to be going? I haven't... Kitten saying I've done a lot of world building. I haven't fleshed out the desert area that's full of tieflings. Like, there's a few towns, and I say towns in quotation mark because, quickly, most cities in the world, or not all cities except for the high cities, except for the high city in the world of Boltang, is... They're classed as towns because obviously when the humans won the war, being cocky little fucks that they are, have made it illegal for anywhere except for the high city to be labelled as a city. So even though you will be going to cities, they are on the map marked as towns, not cities.
Drop your weapons.
Oh look, I died. Return to checkpoint and maybe it'll tell me where I'm meant to be going.
There's an ISO cube with your name on it. You're coming with me. Drop your weapon.
Storm!
You're gonna spend the rest of your natural life in the cubes. There's an ISO cube with your name on it. We're gonna throw away the
Am I meant to just be arresting everyone that's near Red Bull? think that's what I'm meant to be doing. No, you're just homeless. Yeah, you're homeless. I'm not going to deal with you. You know.
5-0 on the scene.
I'll wrongly arrest anyone who's smuggling Red Bull, but I won't arrest homeless people. I have morals.
Hold it, creep. Halt, lawbreaker. Spread 'em. You're gonna spend the rest of your natural life in the... You're gonna...
Yeah, so I haven't really fleshed out the desert area apart from the fact that the tieflings live there.
Drop your weapons.
Hey!
Drop it now.
No way am I going to
Halt,
shoot you.
lawbreaker. Hands behind your head, creep.
Man, I should have
You're
stayed in
taking the
school.
big ride.
Easy with the cuffs, buddy.
I'm taking you down. You're under arrest. You're going away for keeps.
Am I genuinely just meant to be arresting him?
Eyes up, it's the judges.
These guys don't seem like they're doing anything illegal, though. Okay, stop the illegal. A group of side judges have been missing in the area. Find them. Arrest as many perps as possible. There's no escape from justice. That's just one of my things, is arrest as many people as possible.
Drop it, creep.
You did not.
Get on your knees. Give it up, perp. Get on your knees. Life imprisonment.
Yes, wrongly arrest them.
You're gonna spend the rest of your natural life in the cubes. Life imprisonment.
Oh, it's not down here, is it? I love being lost in a video game.
You're messing with the wrong guy, bro. Help!
You used to up to anything interesting while I'm trying to figure out where to go? Oh, what did that do? Oh, that did a thing. Oh! 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 Did I just kill everyone in this area? Oh, I did. Oh. Oopsie. I'm sure they're fine. Oh, job search. Yeah, fair enough. You're arrested, you're arrested. This is where I started the level, isn't it? I gave you one guess what I'm doing. I'll give you one guess what I'm doing. Work. All the sarcasm in that message, yeah. Yes, gold star. The actual cheek of it. Oh my god. Oh.
You did not want to do that.
Yeah, so the next bit of the map I'm going to work on is the town that's just under the high city, because that's most likely, if I ever did run the campaign, which I won't, that would probably be where I started. That would be where I start the campaign. Oh, there is a fun little bit of lore that I wrote, right? So there is an area to the southwest of the high city that is a dense forest, like so dense that once you go past like the first line of trees you can't see shit. Very dense forest that's full of elves, like forest elves. It's full of them, right? That's where they all live. That's where the forest elves live. And then there's pixies and other creatures and things like that. That's where they live. And they you know, they live and let live. They won't, you know, won't mess with anyone who doesn't mess with them, but they have stated that no one's allowed to build a town in their forest, and you can only have small camps. There's one settlement that's allowed in the forest, because obviously the man folk, the humans, tend to get lost in the forest, so they went, hey, you can have this one settlement, the one road in the forest leads to that settlement. What the fuck am I meant to be doing in this game? The one road leads to that settlement. Other than that, you can't have a settlement. Well, the High City weren't having any of that, so they sent in their army. At one point in the history, they sent in their army, who went into the forest, and they were never seen or heard from again. No single trace of whatever happened to them. No armour, not a single dagger. No report of anything whatsoever. They just disappeared. And from that time on, no one ever fucked with the elves again.
Stop in the name of the law.
Because in this world, the High City's army was powerful enough that they went around the whole continent and have dictated the laws of the whole land. They are 300 years ago. They went, this is where the tieflings live. This is where the elves live. This is where the dwarves live. This is where the orcs and the goblins live.
You're going away for
But when the High City tried to take over this one area of elves,
the law, and the law.
it didn't go well for them. Didn't go well at all. So I think that would be interesting if I ever ran it and the party was like, we're going to try and fuck with these elves, because I was like, you're going to get obliterated. You're going to die. And now I can go. So I did have to just arrest everyone near a Red Bull crate. That was right. I am the law.
There's an ISO cube with your name on it. Hey! Assume the position. Drop him.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
Hold it, creep. Drop it.
Who's shooting at me?
No way. Stop in the name of the law.
You two will be judged in
Cultists.
time.
Fuck off. Right, spray painter. You got away with it, so I'm going to have to deal with these cultists, right? Hey, you throw Molotovs at me. Alright, you didn't get away with it then. I tried to be nice there and let them off their spray painting, because I was dealing with cultists, and they threw fucking Molotov at me.
I'll put my tags all over that prison.
Alright, fine, you'll be in prison, I don't know. I like the homeless people are nice. They don't do anything wrong, they're homeless. They're good.
I'm giving you 3 months.
Wait, okay, wait. The spray painter got life in prison. The cultist who is helping Death come back got 3 months.
I'm locking you away. 15, no remission. Death shall reign supreme.
Okay, the logic here, Dredd.
Guard.
Oh yeah, also gnomes live under the forest. That's where the gnomes live.
Looks like you stumbled across the headquarters of the death cult. Proceed with caution.
Copy that.
Sounds about right. Yeah, it does, Mike, doesn't it?
Hold it, creep.
Be gentle with me.
Right. We're gonna throw away the... I'm taking you down.
Death is coming for you.
Yeah, gnomes live under the forest. And the gnomes, being tricky little gnomes that they are, love to try and trick and convince people to go into the woods. The elves won't kill you on sight. They just have like some rules and laws. But you know, if you break those, then they'll kill you.
You will be judged in time.
Well, no, the elves' rules are more like just don't go around randomly killing and harassing people for no reason. Like they clearly state that you can defend yourself if a wild animal attacks you, but there is no hunting in their forest. Stuff like that. You know, don't chop down or burn down any of the trees. They're basically like eco. they're eco people. Yeah, no nailing stuff on the trees. You will get in trouble if you were caught like defiling the trees in the forest. They probably wouldn't kill you, but you know, you'd probably just be banned. Like they would forbid you from ever coming back into the forest. And then if you went back in the forest, then they'd kill you. Most likely leave no trace.
Come quietly, citizen.
Whatever happened to you?
Drop it now.
Oh, I'm dead. And then the best part of the continent of Boltarm is the island that doesn't exist. And the island that doesn't exist is called Nightbrook. And basically, Nightbrook is a children's story in the world of Boltarm, told to kids. And basically, Nightbrook is where all the monsters go when they don't want to be monsters. Where vampires, zombies, ghosts, ghouls, other unnamely creatures want to live without having to, you know, be killed by people on sight or attacked by people on sight. But Nightbrook actually exists. It's a real place. It's just covered in a storm that is so thick and strong that anytime any boat or airship or dragon or other flying thing goes near it, they get dragged down and pulled onto Nightbrook. And then once you're in Nightbrook, there's no leaving Nightbrook. There's no actual way of leaving Nightbrook. So, yes. It was founded and is run by 2 vampires. Yeah.
Hold it, creep.
Now is not my time.
Easy way. The hard way.
And obviously there is a way to get out of Nightbrook, by the way. Like, I wouldn't write into a campaign like, there's this island that you go to and once you're there you're fucked. You'll never be able to. No, there is a way out. It's just... It's more like rumoured that there's no way off the island and stuff.
Death is coming for you.
Ah, bollocks. But yeah, most people don't actually believe in Nightbrook. So...
Dredd, looks like you
Don't
stumbled
move,
across
creep.
the headquarters of the Death Cult. Proceed with caution.
Stop in the name of the law. Control.
But I always thought that would be an interesting campaign. Like, what if the players were in an area where monsters are the norm and they're the citizens, and humans are like the weird, strange, abnormal thing.
You're gonna spend the rest of your natural life in the cubes.
Yeah.
Keep it up,
Life in
The way I would describe Nightbrook is image Nightmare Before Christmas meets the Addams Family, and then they all live on an island. That's the way I would explain it. Oh, with elements of Corpse Bride as well.
You too will be judged in time.
Dredd, I may not make it in
I
time.
bow not to you, lawless one.
I'd love to play in a D&D game, just don't have the time to read the manuals and stuff. Yeah, there is a lot to read, but then again, I never read all the manuals and stuff before my first game. I sort of just picked it up as I played. You know, as long as you've got a good DM who's patient and also isn't a rules lawyer, because even on the very first page of the DM's thing, it's like, it very much, I can't remember the wording of it, basically it very much states that this is just a game and you don't have to follow any of the rules if you don't want to. And fudging things for the story is, you know, doable and stuff. Because it's a cooperative storytelling. Obviously you do get some dicks out there who are like, no, and in this page of this manual it says clearly here that you can't do that. It's like, yeah, well, fuck you.
Death is coming for you.
You know. Rules of cool. Yeah. I think it's very much, D&D is as fun as the people you play it. If you are playing it with good, nice, decent people, then it's a good, nice, decent game. If you're playing it with assholes, then it's the worst game ever.
I bow not to you, lawless.
But it is very much time consuming, like, because even making a character takes like a good day or two. Then you need a session 0 to sort of work how that character actually fits in the world and the settlement. Some things of their backstory might need to be changed and stuff. And then, yeah, there's a lot of work put into it. But I very much just, that's why you like Endor. Fair enough. Most of my pleasure coming from D&D is I just sit there making characters after characters and campaigns and quest lines and stuff. Even if they'll never get used, like, you can just make a cool, interesting...
Stop in the name of the law.
Oh, you mean Grim Dawn.
Death will be
Gentle with
coming
me.
for 15 years, creep.
Yeah, that makes more
Death
sense.
is coming for you.
Oh, and Grim Dawn. Sorry, my bad. My reading is spot on. I got, you know, I'm great at reading. I'm not.
I bow not to you, lawless one.
Yeah.
Drop your weapons. Run away! You're taking the big ride.
Give me that laser gun. I want it. It looks cool. Pew pew. I got a pew pew
Right.
gun.
We're gonna throw away the key. Death reigns supreme.
Ooh.
Outstanding work, Dredd.
Got that to Dredd's gun. Dredd's gun's better than anything. Fist.
You're gonna spend the rest of your natural life in the
Oh, I have a
cubes.
Discord notification and I want to look at it. I'm gonna look at it. Oh, it's a friend. One sec. Oh, I didn't BRB at 1 hour, so I might BRB now so I can quickly answer my friend's message. Yeah, I'm gonna BRB. 2 secs. Enjoy whatever's on the BRB screen. Oi, kitten. So spending your bits. Not meant to do that. You're not meant to do that. I do like the spoopy Stitch mouth though. That's why I added in the thing where you can buy breeding with channel points. Also, I messed up. I forgot to reset up my sound alert, so I got to do that at some point. I did that. Tut, tut. Random. He looked really uninterested. Mike's battling Biscuit. I fed the Biscuit boy because all you guys ignore him now. That you got the dragon to play with, and I feel bad. We win. Yay, we won. Did I unmute my mic? I did. Yay, we won. Ooh. Oh shit. So, on the break, which I'm sorry it was just the credits of Alice, I didn't realise it was that far gone. I quickly looked up the maps that I'd made, right? Okay, I might leave this iteration for a bit. Oh, does it look cool? I'll have to look at it in a second. Can I get the stream back up, please? Because I got the map up by accident. Yeah, so I got the maps. Maps that I made up. Up to have a look at them again. Oh god, now I want to go make more maps. I want to go make more maps. Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? I like one of the. Oh shit! I died. Oh, I died. Hooked on maps. Yeah, I'm hooked on maps. No, because like it's fun. Like you make the map and then you get to like name like the certain buildings to their landmarks, and then obviously once you give them a name, you got to sort of build a backstory, ain't you? So one of them's called the Third Inn, and the reason it's called the Third Inn is because it was the third inn in the lower district. So then that got me leading to like, oh, but what if the players ask the innkeeper why it's called the Third Inn? So then I made it so the innkeeper's like this grumpy old man, and if you ask him why it's called the Third Inn, he'll get all pissed off with you and just like, because it was the third fucking inn made in the lower district. You fucking moron. You're gonna buy something or get out. I just like that. I think in the lower district you've also got False Hearts, which is like a more seedy inn, if you catch my drift, because it's called False Hearts. You understand what that's hinting to. And then, what was the other inn called? I can't remember now. No, don't! The Beetle Inn. I don't know why I called it that. I'll have to come up with a backstory of why it's called the Beetle Inn. I haven't come up with that yet. Yeah. And then you've got the Traveller's Market, which has a stable called the First Stop Stable. And the reason it's called the First Stop Stable is because a lot of deliveries to the city of the High City comes through that area and goes through the lower districts. But the lower districts are so tightly packed that there's no room for carts or horses, so you have to stop at the First Stop Stable to, you know, actually unpack your carts and then bring all your stuff through to the largest. It gets free crit. Oh, I died because I'm just interacting with maps as I'm talking. I could just have this stream be just talking with the map up on the screen, so I could sit there explain, but that probably wouldn't be fun. Yeah, it could be because it gives beetle infestations a lot. Because it is the lower districts, everything needs to be like dirty and seedy. Yeah. I could, no, I won't get him. I don't think it would be entertaining. I'll be ending the stream in a minute anyway. Yeah. We keep dying. Oh yeah. The least thought out part of the city is the common district. Well, I just named things for the sake of naming things and to get it done, because I wasn't. That was almost like 10 minutes before I was going to sleep. Looking at some of these names, like the Bleak Monk. What the fuck is the Bleak Monk? Another cool little thing I did, right, and I know it's just me digging up myself. But, another cool thing I did, right, was the map the players would get from the lower district is all like grey and dirty and black and white looking. The map you get from the common district is more, it looks like it's grey and black and white still, but it looks more new. And then the map you get from the upper district is in colour to represent the three different, like, this is where the poor people are, this is where most everyone else is, and then this is where the most rich, snobbiest pricks live. Quite entertaining to talk about it. Okay, yeah, I know, I'm over it. So maybe if I had more maps made out. Because I died again. So I've only got the higher city mapped out, and like the whole of Bolton, you know, there's the higher city, there's Territon, there's Fento, there's Darkholt, there's Ringwood, which has that's the place with those wood elves. There's Boone and Rook, which are my favourite two towns because they're the coastal towns with the ports. There's the Pink Lake, there's the Frost Mountains, Sunlight Town, which is under the Frost Mountains. There's Kess and Canuck in the desert, and then Onzar is where the orcs live, and Onzar has the city of Onzar, which is marked as a town, because again, the high city are wankers. Keep dying every 2 seconds in this game, it's so fun. I'll give this section one more go, and then if I just keep dying, I'll end this. Not in like a I'm rage quitting ending the stream, but just in a I don't want to be doing the same bit over and over again. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot I have grenades. Nope, not that button. That one. Oh, they're like they're smoke grenades. Oh, that's useless. Can I have your gun, please? That'd be more useful. Thank you.
Life imprisonment.
Life imprisonment.
I bow not to you, lawless one.
You're under arrest. Down, now! You have to put Don't move, creep. Death will be coming for us all. You're going away for keeps. Death shall reign supreme. Life imprisonment.
Life imprisonment.
Death is coming for you.
Greetings, fellow worshippers. This is Necrus, your high priest. At last, Judge Dredd and his lieutenants are free. Free to purge this planet of its greatest sin, life itself.
How shit is your life that you join a cult that's all about just killing everyone? You're not going already? Not yet, Mike, because I didn't die. I'm going the next time I die. And yes, it's mainly because we've been talking about the maps and now I want to go make more maps. I may have a problem. Apparently, being a cartographer can be addictive. I didn't know this.
Halt, lawbreaker. There's an ISO with your name on it.
Now is not my time.
You're going away for keeps.
I bow not to you, lawless one.
What? We are one hit away from death. Need help. No, 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 no. Ah. Well, I did say. Yes, I'm sure. I did say, and I am a man of my word. Mike annoyed that I'm going. Look, if I had the maps up on my PC so I could stream, I would put the maps up and talk about them, but I don't. They're on my laptop, so I can't. So, yeah. But I will be back, you know, Thursday, most likely. He did that on purpose. I did not do that on purpose, Mike. I didn't die on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose at all. Let's go to my end screen, right? Look, I might... Look, when are you on later on tonight, Mike? Look it. Look it, he's so cool now. Oh, he does look cool now. Yeah, he does. Why has he got a six-pack? You gave my dragon a six-pack. Why? Why is Mike facepalming? Yeah, when are you on later on tonight? Buff Dragon. Yes, what buff? At normal time. 7. Okay, right. Cool. Well, you know, maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow I'll do a surprise stream and have all the maps on and I'll just talk about all the maps. I don't know. Okay, go make maps. I like maps. Also, I kind of need to give the PC some time to carry on downloading not Grim Dawn, the other one, Guild Wars 2. So pause the download. I got a meeting at 4, so not then. What, tomorrow at 4 or today at 4? Well, it wouldn't be today anyway, so you probably meant tomorrow at 4. Tomorrow. No, it'd probably be at like 12-ish, innit? But I probably won't stream tomorrow. Just saying. So I'm back on Thursday with more Dead Space, and then I'm back on Saturday with some Evil Within, trying to finish that game so we can play Evil Within 2. So yeah, thank you to Mike and Kitten for showing up and being here. I'm going to go now before Mike can say, are you going already again? Because he always says that before I go. So yeah, thank you, and I'm going to go. Bye. Is it this button? I think it's this button. Is it this one? Ah, see you later, Mike.